What's up, guys? Millennial Waterfowl back again, kind of on a vlog spree here. Today we're going to talk about the Garmin Striker 4. I believe that's what it's called. Now, I bought this. I still got the wrap on it, but it's already been installed on my boat. If you haven't seen my boat, go down to my Instagram. It's at Millennial Waterfowl. Check it out. It's got all kinds of sweet stuff on it that I've put on the boat. From bare bones, I've kind of built it up. We're going to be doing the kayak review. I bought a cheapo kayak from Walmart, brand new. And we're going to be doing a review on that. And I'm going to do a build series on making it into a hunting kayak. I'm going to show you how to put light bars on it. I'm going to show you how to put a battery pack in it. We're going to paint it. We're going to put the blind wrap on it. We're going to put... It's going to look like a weed by the time it's done, and you're going to be able to see out of it. We're going to make sure the dry hatch is completely sealed so you can put your phone and stuff in there. If it tips over, we're not going to have to worry. It's really for one particular spot I like to hunt. Very shallow water. And just something great. Pull the sled behind it with all the decoys. It's going to be awesome, guys. So stay tuned for that. That is coming up. I just got to get some free time and I'm going to knock that out. But again, we're going to talk about why I bought a GPS, why I bought a fish finder for hunting. I am not the biggest, hugest fishing not advocist, what's the word for it? I'm not the most avid fisherman in the world. I love to go ice fishing. I grew up ice fishing. This thing is awesome. This is everything in one. And it's $100. $100 from Amazon, delivered right to your door. Brand spanking new. Now, that's awesome. That's affordable. That's something that we can all kind of, alright, save a couple 20s here and there. You got it. And why I think it's such an important tool is a couple of reasons. The main, most important reason why I bought this is for the depth and the water temperature. I write every day in my hunting journal about temperatures, what it did, how many birds I see, roughly. I don't do it every single hunt, but I try to. And it kind of helps you pattern a little bit and figure out, okay, well, at this time the water starts to drop this much. You know, obviously cold fronts change, but I'm going to be doing a lot more river hunting now that I got a boat, and a lot more lake hunting. And I'm going to get away from the ponds and the shore a lot, as much as I can. And I want to know how deep the water is generically. I want to know, like, when I get off the river ramp, how deep that water is right there. And, you know, I like to putt. I'm not like someone that just wants to run right to my spot. Especially in off season, guys. Go check out these new places and take your fish finder. And what's great about this is, like, you can set a GPS coordinate and almost a pin, like on your phone, like, where am I? Boom, pin. You can set a location, a destination. It really does work. And for $100, it's awesome. I'm not someone that is sponsored. This is not an endorsement. I don't have anything like that. This is straight up, I went to the Amazon website, I purchased it, I put it on my boat, I tested it out, and now I'm talking to you guys about it. This is nothing fancy. This is nothing like as professional as it can be for a vlogger, I guess, on YouTube. But it really does work. It's got two ports in the back. One goes to the power, and another one is is for your piece that goes on the bottom that actually scans the water. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't remember what that's called, but I'm sure when the video is over I'll remember and I'll scream it out loud and have a brain fart. But it really is awesome for hunting. Now, I haven't tested it in cold temperatures yet. I haven't tested it out as far as like how it's gonna do when it's rainy and yuck, but you got to take care of it. I'm really hard on everything, and that doesn't mean I beat up my stuff. That doesn't mean I treat it like crap. I just use it, and I use it a lot. Now, when I get done with a hunt, you know, you can pop this off a little stand, and you can pull the power cords out, put the caps on them, and you can take it in the house and warm it back up. Take your batteries inside, warm them up, charge them in a nice warm environment. Don't leave your stuff outside if you got the time, because it's going to last longer if you take care of it. I'm not about wasting money. I'm not someone that has frivolous money to go buy the best of the best of the best. I buy stuff that works, and I buy stuff that I can afford. And going back to my last video that I just posted about, how waterfowl takes a toll on your family financially, you could go nuts. You could spend thousands and thousands of dollars and still not have everything that you think you need or want, but you have to budget within your limits. And it's like going to a casino. You take so much money with you, you leave your card and stuff at home, and when it's gone, it's gone. It's the same concept. Don't buy something every single paycheck you get for hunting. Save up, get something a little bit more quality. For me, $100, that's not chump change, but it's something that I thought was worth the investment based off the reviews that I watched with you guys, and I am truly happy with the product. I've gone out, it showed me the depths. You can set alerts on it, deep water or shallow, so when it gets really shallow, it'll beep at me louder enough than my motor, and I got a 2-stroke and it's right next to it, so I pay attention. Okay, we got some shallow water coming up here. Okay, are there any logs in the river that I need to know about? You got to be careful on rivers, especially if you go by yourself. It's not smart to do those things by yourself, but if you must and you have to, just take your time. Buy the tools that are going to help you be safe. And if like, oh, hey, this spot is perfect. This is where I'm going to hunt. I've seen birds. I'm scouting. They're coming into this big pocket. And it's deep water, which I don't think it should be relatively, especially for puddle ducks. They don't really like deep water, but that's not saying that they won't go there. Know your depths, and don't necessarily just trust your technology. Take an oar with you. Take a stick. Get your feet planted on where you're going and know your area as best you can with the time you have to spend, and you'll be more successful hunting. You'll probably shoot more birds, and you will darn sure be more safe when you go out in the woods. Because if you're like me and you got a little one at home and a wife that counts on you, you got to be safe. And when you get older, I say, as a millennial, we're coming up in this generation, there's a lot more to think about than just shooting a duck or shooting a goose or being successful on a waterfowl hunt. You got to think about your safety. You got to think about, how am I going to do this properly and get to go home? Because I can't tell you how many hunts I've been on, and it's not a huge amount, but people have twisted their ankles a mile into the marsh, or people have stuck a limb in their arm and walked into a tree branch and it cut them open. And those are real things that happen every day that not a lot of people really like to talk about, but you have to pay attention. You have to take your time. And that's why I bought this product. I didn't buy this product to be showy. And even though it's not super expensive, I didn't buy this product to say, oh, I got a fish finder on my boat. It comes with a fish finder. I got a fish finder. Like, that's not its sole purpose. There's a lot more to this. Knowing where you're going. Hooking this up to a dependable battery. I put it on a marine grade battery. I've got 3 things powering it, and I have tons of juice for this. This will last all night, all day. Forget to shut it off. The next day be completely good. I have like 55 hours of running time on this to where it gets down to 10 amps, and then it says you have to shut it off or it won't function properly. So set yourself up for the best scenarios you can on your hunts. Set yourself up for the safest hunts you can. And remember, be safe out there, guys. You can't take it back. So buy the tool that's going to help you. And I also bought a kit that we're going to put on the kayak so I can transfer the same GPS, because, I made of money right now. And we're going to put a mount on it, and we're going to be able to take that on and off. And we're going to be able to put the GPS on there as well. So we can also pinpoint coordinates and save them and then pull them off. And there's a device that you can plug in to share your coordinates, and you can put them on your laptop, etc., etc. So that's all for today on why I bought the Garmin Striker 4. And they make a bigger one as well. Same model, just the super, it's a little bit bigger of a screen. This is plenty, guys, and it's not crappy quality graphics. You can really see when it's dark. It doesn't glitch. I have dropped it once and the thing works fine. Just take care of it. Get you a case. I've got a case for mine. I took it out of it. It's only a couple extra bucks, guys. And be safe out there. One-ear waterfowler.